We are very happy to have our next guest back on the program. Their debut album is called Treehouse, and it is Sofi Tukker.
Yo.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Bay Area.
Thank you.
Great to see you guys.
You too.
Lot to talk about. Before I get started, it is literally the day after, so happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Sofi, how was your birthday celebrations last night?
I had the best day ever. It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was
And-
good. We had a fun. We surprised her on stage,
Yeah.
and the whole Fonda sang "Happy Birthday," and we brought a little cake, and all
I
our
blew out
friends
the
came
candles
on
in front of
stage.
everyone, and then I came backstage, and there was all the balloons everywhere.
Yeah, we
and
surprised
just
her
everybody that I
again.
love.
It was good.
Not everybody, but a lot of people that I love. And there's really nothing I'd prefer doing on my birthday than playing a show.
That's nice. Any words of wisdom that you've gained in the last 25 years?
Oh my gosh. Be in a band with Tucker.
Oh, how good is that? I've never heard those words.
Wow.
You guys have had an amazing, I want to say 2 years, right?
Mhm.
We've run into each other a few times. We've done this before, and Outside Lands, Treasure Island, and before that you had some smaller shows, just increasing in size and capacity in terms of venues and the amount of fans from the start, from those days at the rickshaw stop and those kind of things, and touring so many cities. Which city gets you the most in trouble?
I don't feel like I've been in trouble very much.
Sophie, I guess you don't get in trouble.
You just have fun in every city that you're in, and
Yeah.
San Francisco is always really fun for us.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm really excited about tonight. I know we have to call it Oakland, not San
Well, yeah, of
Francisco, but
course.
the general Bay Area is definitely one of our favorite places to play in the United States,
Well, that's great to hear.
for sure.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
There's some. Your album and your music is I don't know, because I'm from the Bay Area, maybe that's why, but I just simply love it. I have had it on repeat nonstop since the release, and of course
Thanks.
it includes a lot of songs that we've heard before. I'm kind of curious, when putting this album together, a lot of different artists go through different processes, right? It's like sit in a bedroom, write it, and then it's like 4 years worth of their life. Others will experiment with different sounds, release a couple EPs on the way, and then it's like, okay, I found the sound, and the debut is consistent with the last EP. You guys released a few EPs, and then again, a lot of these songs are familiar, and then some new ones. So what was the mindset in putting this album together?
Well, we didn't set out to make an album. We just set out to like live our life and create things. And we got to a certain point where we were like, okay, all of these songs feel cohesive and they feel like they tell a story, so we should put an album out. And in that way, it was really organic. And yeah, we write on the road, so we're not like taking a break from being on the road to go write. It's really just all meshed in together, and we're constantly being inspired by our experiences on the road, and then we go back and sort of we'll write music and then we'll try it out on stage, and it's a really cool sort of iterative process.
Any particular songs that really stand out where you were in a city for a period of time and it just really resonates with you? Is it Benadryl, where you're just like late night partying or late night having fun and getting introspective?
There's one, we did a show in, this is actually not from the album, so maybe it's a newer song, but there was one, it still answers the question. There's this one song that is going to be called Playa Grande, and it's so clearly reflective of a weekend that we had, and we wrote it the day after we got back from this weekend. We were
at a
Dominican
place called
Republic,
Playa Grande, and then we
and it
wrote a
was,
song
like,
called Playa Grande.
the most incredible weekend, and we were so like fueled and inspired and just like eyes wide. And then we just made this song that sounded exactly like our experience the 2 days before. And it's definitely one of our favorite songs. It probably won't come out for like a year, but it's really good, I swear.
Yeah. Well, here tonight, right?
No.
Oh, no, not even?
We're actually not even playing it yet.
Okay.
We started
Actually,
rehearsing it a little bit.
Our song Benadryl is an interesting one. I remember we were that song took a couple different forms, And first we wrote it, and then we were like, you know what? That's not really. It doesn't sound like us. Like the melody's a little bit more pop than we're used to. And then we went into the studio, and it was actually after like a really, really tiring period of time. Was it after Coachella?
It was like it might have been like the day
I think it
after
was,
the second weekend.
It was really
we were just tired.
close to Coachella, and we were really tired. And we wrote, and you know, as you may or may not know, Benadryl kind of puts you to sleep, and it puts you in this like stupor. And so we ended up crafting the version that's now on the album, like when we were just kind of like getting off of that touring, or you know, festival weekend. And it was exactly what we wanted to listen to. It just like really soothing and kind of like underwater warm.
We couldn't just like smack ourselves in the face, you know. We had to like vibe because we were just like in a malaise.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on all the recognition and everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really, really happy for you. I mean, truly.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your time,
of course.
And wish you nothing but success.
Of course. Sorry we made you wait like 20
yeah.
minutes. I feel terrible.
Don't worry about it. And congrats on the debut as well.
Thank you.
Look forward to the show.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Sofi Tukker, their debut album, Treehouse. You're watching B-Sides on Air.
Thank you, Oakland. Have a beautiful